These are their stories.
1, 2, 3. See that NPC there that just walked by? Black and white?
Every time I think I'm getting a handle on what's going on,
Cinderella.
things just get more complicated. It feels like we're always a step behind.
It's a real shame they designed her only just to be seen in her ass.
See Faith alive. Getting some answers out of him will start to click.
To be fair, those jeans looked really
I
detailed.
hope you're right. Bigby, be honest with me. Who do you think did this? I know it's still early, but I just feel a step behind.
There's
It's an
really
uncomfortable feeling.
Faith was in trouble.
no, like,
I need to find out.
there's
who
no,
might be whoever she was working for.
this doesn't lead anywhere.
There's
Really?
still a lot of questions.
It's
Find
just
the
more
wizard,
obvious if
figure
there's
out
a
what he
dead
knows, and go
prostitute,
from there.
more like,
Makes
more,
sense. That's probably the best approach.
more likely than not, her pimp did it. I've watched too much Law and Order to know this.
Thanks
I
for
wish
you.
there was... Sorry.
This is like classic Disney.
I was just going to say, thanks for the help. It's been appreciated. That's all.
Of course. I'm just glad I haven't been in the way.
Far from it.
So,
Funny thing,
it's nothing.
first issue of Fables,
Seeing all this
he
together,
kind of gets annoyed that she's
there are fables that are
involved
struggling worse
since
than I
it,
imagined. We pay so much
since it
attention to the
includes,
residents of
well,
the woodlands.
the case is about her
You
sister,
forget there's
Rose
a whole
Red,
community out there to serve. To have
who
to
is
turn
apparently
to
dead.
prostitution.
So, of
I-
course she's going
I
to
wish
shove
there was
herself
more we could
in
do.
the
This isn't how
investigation,
but Crane runs things his own way.
Then you should do something about it. You are in a position to make a difference.
Obviously, you don't know what I do all day. Right now, I'm the gatekeeper, making sure none of these disenfranchised folks are, as he puts it, wasting his time.
If you really want to help, you'll figure out a way.
I don't know. It's just a broken system. The Fables who walk in
And
through
it's
the back door
amazing
like we
how
do. We
she's
have
like
all the
talking
time in the
about
world for
this
them.
now.
You try and come in through the front door, through the proper channels, asking for
And then
anything, needing help. Well,
eventually she's just like running the place.
now things are worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much. Maybe this isn't for me. I thought public service was pure.
You should stick it out. There are folks that would give up a lot to be in the position you're in, and I think it's easier to change something from the inside.
You're telling me change comes from within.
Sure.
Not the advice I imagined hearing from you.
I'm full of surprises.
Oh, look at that smirk.
Maybe you should handle this one.
Okay, so Grendel's outside,
Maybe I should.
and then I'm gonna go inside, and he's gonna be inside having fun times.
Bigby. Just be careful, please.
The same goes for you.
I will.
So, one thing that really bothers me about this game, and their poor use of character models and recycling them for NPCs just to stand somewhere. Like, we clearly just saw Georgie, we saw Gren, and the boy who cried wolf. Look, he's inside. He was just
What do you want,
having a garbage fire. Like...
I'm looking for the woodsman.
Well, he's not here. So I guess you can go now.
Look, I'm not even gonna ask where he is now, okay? I just want to know the last time he was here. That's all.
Who?
I'm being nice, so try again.
He hasn't been here for a few weeks. No, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, he hasn't been here in a while, if he's been here at all, which... I don't know.
Again. Poor liar.
I'd just like some help, and I'll be out of here.
Well, I'd be willing to help you out of here. Would that help?
Alrighty. Alright, I'm comfortable. I have to pee, but I'll get through this. I'll muscle through. Ugh. Here it's if you choose to talk to Gren or choose to sit down next to him, you advance the story. So it's good to walk around and look at everything, pace back and forth, watching Holly watch you, or yeah. Fun lady? No, if you just tell me he's in the bathroom, I would stop. And relieve you of all the neck problems I am giving you right now. My mic didn't pick that up. That was a funny thing I said. Okay.
You guys
So,
playing right now?
like Toad,
Nah.
you're pretty much just watching her spew shit out of her mouth.
H? Well, that'd be you, Holly. So, who's WD?
No idea.
So,
Because it's also the first
his
letter in
general
the man's
mood is
name.
just
Yeah, I get it.
annoyed. But still in good enough a mood since the day went well, in a way, that he's willing to put up with it to an extent.
If you're not playing, then you don't mind if I,
Oops. If you gave your money to, Lily, you can't get cigarettes.
Damn.
But it's okay. By the time we finish this, he'll be rolling in fat stacks. If the glitch is the same in the PS4 version. Make sure it happens here.
Let me solve the mystery for you. They're pickled eggs.
Oh, I know what they are. I'm just trying to figure out why anyone would eat this.
Well, considering you've eaten so much back in your day. But I guess now he has a preferred taste.
A lot of these walk out the door?
Yeah, it's called advertising.
You get a refund?
Fuck you. The word's getting out.
This bar is not mentioned in the comics.
Whose is that?
Someone who left.
He goes to another one to get information. Obviously a bigger one.
Why didn't you dump it?
If you want a cleaner place, feel free to get the fuck out of here.
I'm sensing a very hostile tone from you. Don't deny it. I'm good at picking up on this stuff.
This is blatantly obvious. I never turn to drink.
He a regular?
I don't know who you're talking about.
The one with the bald head and...
Trying to identify the other people in the
Never
pictures.
seen him.
And now it moves on.
A lot of stools in this place.
Including you!
If I sit over there, I'm gonna have to yell to talk to you. And I don't like raising my voice. Unless I really have to.
You gonna order something? Or you just here to bother my customers?
Snarky Big P is one of my favorite.
You know
Big
what
Ps.
I mean.
Give me a Midas Gold.
You want a lime?
No.
Well, I don't got any anyway.
Think that's funny?
How is that funny?
Think it's fucking hilarious.
It was alright.
Poor sense of humor.
This is fun. This back and forth. We should really do it more often. But, I'm starting to lose my patience.
But he dropped some fat stools. Pretty sure he plugged up the plumbing.
Holly, you're out of paper towels and,
Just gonna sit down without saying hello?
You and me been going at it for hundreds of years. I'm through fighting.
Not sure I believe you. You're in luck. I decided to switch seats. Last fella put his hand on me, ended up with an axe in his head.
Last fella I put my hand on ended up in the ground.
It's okay, Gren.
Well, to be fair.
It's funny.
You did
Just a
get
minute
punched
ago,
in the back of
no
the
one
head.
seemed to know who you were. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
everyone
fell
knows
on the
you.
ground. But
Big bad wolf.
who's keeping track?
I'm your sheriff. Kind of fucking world is that, huh?
not exactly comfortable with it either, but hey, you play the hand you're dealt.
Well, some folks are forced to play with shit.
That's a lovely image.
Guess you want to know about the girl.
Amongst other things, sure.
I'd walked past her place for weeks.
This is the same dude talking to himself. It's
She
amazing.
had money. I was sure of it. She wouldn't put up any kind of fight.
Now, when you compare this
And the night I finally get up the nerve
to
there you
Gren's version
fucking things up for me.
of
You're
the
just in
story,
the wrong place at the wrong time. I wasn't there to save her.
it's pretty
What are
funny.
you talking about exactly?
Red Riding Hood, her grandmother. I was there to rob him. But when I showed up, you were already there, lying in the bed. I only saved her because I thought she might give me a reward. But she didn't give me shit. Except a bunch of people thinking I'm something I ain't. I played along as I could. Only thing I managed to get from it was a free drink every now and again. Not a good that did.
This is for you, Tumblr.
I'm dragging you back to the woodland.
For what? Jesus, Bigby, that fucking hurt.
Wasting my fucking time.
Hey, stop! This isn't what I want.
Oh,
I
shut the
too
fuck
thought
up, Woody.
Glass
Shit
him
ain't
was
just about you. It's about this
was
fucking
like
lapdog. And the cops
clicking,
sniffing around this part of town,
you know,
and the rich fucks in
cheers.
the woodlands need a shakedown. Ain't that right, Bigby? Lapdog? Really?
Holly's sister goes missing. No one gives two shits about her. Paperwork, waiting rooms, and that bitch Snow White
Oh,
looking
man, I
right
gotta
past
pee.
me, then ushering me out the fucking door.
I wouldn't call her that. It's happened before, and it doesn't end
Oh man,
well.
I didn't
Don't talk
realize
about
you
his
were the
woman.
bitch of the bitch.
hit the fuck out of him.
That all you got?
Seemed to be enough.
Don't be so sure.
Good.
Should have walked out of here when you had the chance.
I'm just Bigby's face all the time.
You're scaring the lady.
Don't worry about me.
It's good that in the comic rendition of this game, based off of the comic, he gives you more background of Gren and his, you know, inner thoughts. Because unless you know your fairy tales or your
your lore, your Fables. You really wouldn't know who he was. You'd think he'd be an original dude. But nope. Holly's original, if I remember correctly. They just introduced her kind in this episode. And you can tell in his arm, his left arm, that, yeah, I'll just walk away. That it can be removed. So, yeah. You chose
whiskey. Double. Submit a damage report with my office. Fabletown will pay for this. Charge the drink on there, too. And the glass. Don't even think about it.
Is this the type of treatment I can expect if I let you take me in?
If you run, it'll be worse. Trust me.
Alright, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl.
He just rolls his eyes. God fucking damn it.
Fuck.
So, for this round, I'm gonna go with D.
Fuck, man! That's not necessary!
Shit.
He's the one you want, not me!
Your brother won't be saving you this time. Come on. You're under arrest.
I told you I didn't do it!
And you got nothing to worry about.
I already glassed Woody. I'll let him slide. Plus, I like interrogating D a lot more than Woody. Since you kind of feel sorry for Woody, and then with D, it's just like...
Do anything stupid, and I'll throw you
Fat
down the
fuck.
witching well myself.
So, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm confused by how the Mundy police found this. Unless it was reported by someone. This shouldn't have been found. Oh shit. Ugh, I remember being so upset.
We had something very special.
My queen. No, you didn't, Crane. Shut the fuck up.
Where's your brother?
Fuck you! Give me one good reason I should tell you anything. Where's the rest of her?
Serial killer.
Oh my.
A serial killer? Oh god, and it's one of us?
Wait, the woodsman's still walking the streets.
We've got to put a lid on this. If you can't manage it, I'll find someone who can.
I found out where she's been staying.
There you go. Topless Nerissa, Cinderella.
What are the two of you hiding?
Thanks for not saying anything.
Doesn't matter. Maybe
Look,
you just want to
she's
find
just...
someone. We can arrange that.
What did you do?
Friend on friend. At the end of the end.
Jesus Christ, Bigby. Is that you?
I imagine that they didn't really think too much. I remember it took quite some time before episode 2 came out, so because they had to change the story. With Detective Brannigan and all that, which you'll see in the next episode. So I lost my train of thought. That ending, I don't think that was Georgie's real voice actor. Because I don't think that was the route they were intending to go down. I think they were trying to bring something else to the table, but decided not to, so boom, you have Porgy. That said, that's the first episode. Even now that the game's been out for, what is it, a year? 2? The choices are more obvious. In the majority, and you know. Gave Faith my money. This is still gonna go back and forth. I mean, there's really no, like, it's just a choice. And unfortunately, with The Wolf Among Us, a lot of these choices don't really matter in the end. And if that's one of the few things I don't like about this game, is that there's always going to be one ending. And at first it feels like your choices matter, but when you finish it, it's just like, well, does it matter if I gave Faith my money? like, does it matter? Because something inevitably happens, regardless of the choice you make. It doesn't deter the outcome. And that's something I'm really hoping they improve and learn from, like, feedback from, like, even with The Walking Dead, your choices had more weight on them than they would here. I guess with Fables, it's more of a narrative than The Walking Dead, which could be more of an open world since everyone there is an original. Except Glenn and Herschel, of course, but they are. Herschel's not the same Herschel from the show, and Glenn pieces pretty early. But you get what I mean. Like, season 2, you got, like, a number of endings. You actually have to, like, either think as Clementine or, like, you really have to look into your moral soul or whatever. So, as much as I love this game and the story, it's not perfect. And it probably won't be perfect. Telltale has too much on their hands, and I don't think this is going to turn out to be as much of an improvement as I am hoping. Shout out to Erin Yvette, who plays Snow White. Yeah, Erin's. Anyway, so this is episode 1. We wrapped that up. In nice timing. You can pretty much just skip this. I was just laughing. So we're gonna end it, and I'm gonna go pee finally, and I will definitely be back for episode 2, and I hope you are too. So ta-ta for now, cupcakes.